Introducing the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor.fm, and many more. The Open Palm Podcast, where the host engages his listeners with inspirational messages, motivating themes, and thought-provoking ideas. Topics include: make more mistakes, how much is your value, don't get right, get going, learning to let go, excellence is a habit, and more. Binge listen today. Subscribe today. It's getting excellent ratings. That's the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. You can also find it on YouTube. Make sure you share it with your social networks and connect on Twitter and Instagram at Jerome Shaw. That's the Open Palm Podcast with Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms. Go listen, download, and subscribe now.
I heard a quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson that said, "The only way to have a friend is to be one." Imagine that. The only way to have a friend is to be one. Have you been a friend to another? Have you been a friend to a stranger? Have you been a friend to yourself? In this time, there are many of us who have found inspiration from our isolation, able to have meditation and contemplation, or just having that connection and self-reflection. When you look in the mirror, are you your own friend? My friend, when is the last time that you looked into your eyes in the mirror and just gazed at yourself for even a moment? There is an exercise called mirror meditation where you look into your eyes for 5 to 10 minutes. Magical things can happen when you adopt this practice. But to know these things, you'd have to experience it for yourself. Be your own friend again. And know that the only way to have a friend is to be one. In life, there may be many encounters that you face, many people that you come across. There may be strangers that have messages for you, but if you block them out before you receive them, then you may have missed a wonderful blessing. The only way to have a friend is to be one. Be a friend to someone just because. Smile, give a kind word, lift someone up, encourage someone, empower someone, enlighten someone, enthuse someone. These are things that enliven you. These are things that enrich you. For what you do to another, ultimately, you do to yourself. We are all reflections, all just pieces of each other. So anything that you wish upon another, you are wishing upon yourself. Try looking in the mirror sometime. Gaze into your eyes and see the person staring back. Do you like who you see? Do you love who you see? Do you feel like this person staring back at you is your enemy or your friend? Always remember, the only way to have a friend is to be one. Thank you for listening, my friend. This has been Jerome Shaw on TOP, that is the Open Palm Podcast here in San Antonio, Texas. The Open Palm means harmony with the world, understanding our place in the world, using our skills accordingly, greeting the world with an open palm instead of a closed fist. I pray you received a kind message today, letting you know that you can always and any time become your own friend and be a friend again. When you smile at the world will smile back. Share this episode with a like-minded individual who is learning and growing, becoming their greatest version just like you. Pay it forward so more can hear the message. And if this is your very first time receiving this podcast, then welcome. Welcome, my friend. Glad to have you. Definitely subscribe if you are not already for more inspirational messages like this. And if you feel compelled to support, consider opening your browser to anchor.fm/jshaw, and supporting the podcast there is much appreciated. Thank you to all the wonderful supporters who continue to contribute to the podcast. Much love to you. Stay blessed. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are. Take care. Hey there, my friend. So, you've heard about Anchor, but do you know why it's the easiest way to make a podcast? Well, first off, it's free. It allows you to use creation tools that let you record your podcast right from your phone or computer. It also distributes your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more platforms. You can even make money from your podcast with minimum listenership. It's everything you need in one place. Download the free Anchor app today or go to anchor.fm to get started. Can't wait to hear yours. Let's see what you have to offer the world.